didn't think that he would actually go through it.
Now I'm out here looking like revenge, feeling like a 10, the best I ever.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have been MIA for about 2 weeks now, but I have multiple reasons why I have been gone. Last week I was going to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning and getting up at 6 o'clock because that's when my son gets up in the morning, so I was getting like no sleep at all. So during the day I was tired, I was exhausted, I didn't want to do anything but sleep. So that's what happened last week. And this past week has been extremely stressful. I am fixing to have a new life basically. Everything is fixing to change in a big way. So this past Monday, my husband went to talk to a sergeant, I guess that's who he is, who is in the Army, and we talked to him about my husband joining, because my husband's been wanting to join the military for a very long time, but I kind of was against it, and I mean I'm not against it now, but it's gonna be hard. But he went to talk to them, and he was filling out like some insurance stuff and filling out a bunch of paperwork. I went with him, and I was sitting there listening to the jobs that were available, and I wanted him to do something that wasn't dangerous, because I'm not I don't want him to go out and, I know this sounds selfish, but I don't want him to go out and get hurt, because I have seen and witnessed what it's like to lose somebody in an awful way, and it's very hard. I don't want anybody to go through that, but he had a choice between a diver, which he can't do now because it's already gone or taken or whatever, or a tanker. So he chose between those two, and he chose the tanker. But while he was at the office filling out all this paperwork, he was just like talking to them about like how much they make and all this other fun stuff. And so when he got done with that, the second day, or he had to take a big test or whatever, I don't know if I just said that or not, but he had to take a test Monday, and he passed it. So the next day, he filled out a bunch of more paperwork that took like 5 hours, maybe more. The first test was a practice test, and the second test was like, I forgot what it's called. If I remember, I will tell you down in the description. But he did pass that test, or the second test. So after we got done with all that paperwork, he brought me home. He had to go back because he needed to take them his social security card. So I went to bed, and he came home after he took that and woke me up and said to come and talk to him. And I was like, okay. I was thinking maybe he chose not to go. And again, I know I'm sounding selfish, but I am so used to being around him that it's going to be extremely hard to not be around him, if that makes sense. But anyway, so he told me that he had qualified for a big job. It's a job where he doesn't have to leave states, and he can stay here where we live or wherever they send us in the United States. So he told me that this job he's going to try to do is a 12 weeks at basic training, and then he comes back and then goes and leaves again, which for basic training he leaves next month, and then comes or stays there for 12 weeks, comes back, then goes back in February, and he'll be gone for 44 weeks. But I can go and move wherever he is, like 10 minutes away from him or whatever, together, so I'm excited about that, but I can only see him during the weekends, which sucks, and it's going to be extremely hard. And like I said, I'm so used to being around him. I know that our son is going to miss him. I know that I'm going to miss him because I'm so used to being around him. At first, when he went to go talk to the guys in the office that were in the Army, at first I didn't think that he would actually go through it. Because he's done this multiple times and he never went through with it. But he is, and I mean, I can't stop him from following his dream of being in the military. Spent so much time on my makeup today. But like I said, I can go and see him during the 44 weeks, and then he'll come back and they will send us to where we will be stationed, and we can live together during that time. But I will be getting a house that's about 10 minutes away from where he's going to be during the 44 weeks. See him on the weekends. He can come home for Christmas, but that will be during the 12 weeks. So. And I'm hoping that we can all fly back here for my son's birthday, because I would die if he was not able to be with us for my son's first birthday. I honestly did not see this actually happening. Like I said, I'm not against him going. It's just a major life change. But I'm not used to him being gone for longer than a day. I don't know. I'm lost for words right now. I don't know what to say. I never saw myself being a military wife. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I don't know what I'm gonna have to go through. I do know it's gonna be hard, and that I really hope that I can build a YouTube family to keep me occupied during this big life change. Have you guys to talk to and to get me through this, then that would be amazing. Sorry if this video probably didn't make sense. Probably don't understand anything that I'm saying, but it's gonna be hard. So if any military wives are out there, or girlfriends, please comment down below anything that I can do to keep myself occupied besides doing YouTube, which I'm not stopping. I had a very good reason why I could not film the last few weeks. I've been trying to process this. I've been every day crying. As you can see, I started crying during this video, but I kind of stopped myself. I hope you guys understand why I couldn't film, but I am coming back. I do plan on filming I'm going to try and film every single day, but it's going to be kind of hard because I'm going to be having to move from this house to my mom's house, because I'm going to be staying with her while he's gone for the 12 weeks. And I'm going to be filming my experience through all of this, and if you guys are going through this too, feel free to watch my videos. I will watch yours, and we will get through this together, because it's not forever, it's just temporary. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you can follow me on this journey, and I will see you guys in my next video.